Call the meeting to order. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome our new board members and returning board member. First item is to administer the oath of office. If I could have the three board members stand. Okay.
Hey, right by the flag, yeah.
Kind of color coordinated. All right. You want to raise your right hand? We'll do our. I swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
I swear I will support the Constitution of the United States
And of this state.
and of the state,
And that I will discharge faithfully.
and that I will discharge faithfully
The duties of the office of school board member.
the duties of member
Of Independent School District Number 721.
of Independent School District of 721
To the best of my judgment and ability.
to the best of my judgment and ability.
Thank you. Oh, that comes later. First item of business is to approve the agenda.
I make a motion that we approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. We'll start with the election of officers. I'll accept nominations for the role of board chair.
I nominate Kitten Shanebar.
I'll second the
Chair.
nomination.
Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? We have to ask this 3 times. Are there any other nominations? You want to nominate yourself, Lou?
I move that nomination cease and that we cast a unanimous ballot for Kitten Shanebar.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I will remain as board chair. Now we will take nominations for vice chair.
I'll nominate Jean Kubish.
Second. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? We will seat Jean Kubish as vice chair, since there are no other nominations. Nominations for treasurer.
I nominate Kim Holden as treasurer.
I'll second the nomination.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? We'll seat Kim Holden as treasurer due to the fact there are no other nominations. And nominations for board clerk.
I nominate Denny.
Second.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? We'll seat Denny as board clerk. Are you keeping track of what year this is for being clerk, Denny?
I'm not.
But it's
It's
24 for board, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
All right, moving on. So the first order of business is a resolution to say that Columbus Day is not considered a legal holiday for purposes of our meeting. This is just something we have to do so we can have a meeting on that day.
At
From
this
today going
time-
forward.
At this time, I'll entertain a motion to consider the resolution determining Columbus Day is not considered a legal holiday.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to consider the following resolution. Be it resolved that pursuant to Minnesota statutes, the School Board of Independent School District 721 has determined that Columbus Day is not a school district holiday for New Prague area schools. How do you vote on that? We'll start with Leo,
Aye.
Kim,
Yes.
Mark,
Aye.
Kitten,
Yes.
Jean,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Denny. Yes, item passes.
Next, we need to do our designation of legal counsel. All of the
Oh.
depositories is next. Oh,
Meetings for the year.
What?
Meeting schedule for the year, second and fourth.
Oh.
Those two agenda items were kind of combined as one, because we had to approve the resolution
Oh,
for
okay.
Columbus Day and then do the.
okay,
Sorry about that.
Okay.
okay. We'll approve the school board meeting date for 2019, second and fourth Mondays of the month, except for a Tuesday in May that falls after Memorial Day, and then there's just one meeting in July, and a Tuesday in November that follows Veterans Day. Does 6 o'clock still work for the new board members for meeting time?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting dates and times for 2019.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. Now we'll do the legal counsel.
Depositories, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, we could have done them in reserve. Okay, the official depositories, which are the same as they've been in previous years.
I make a motion to approve the designation of the official district depositories.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. Now. Legal counsel.
I make a motion to approve the designation of legal counsel as outlined in the agenda.
Second. Nothing's changed, correct?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. Next, designation of official publication forum. As in previous years, the New Prague Times newspaper, the Lonsdale Area News Review, and the school district website will be the official publication forums.
I'll make a motion to accept the designation of the official publication forum.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. School board compensation, we've left this pretty much the same for the past several years.
How long?
Oh, it's
At
been
least.
ages.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't changed it for, I'll bet you, 20 years.
I would say at least 20 years.
I would say it's still fine the way it is unless someone else has a different suggestion.
I'll make a motion to maintain the current school board compensation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. Committee assignments, we're gonna go over this in the work session. Attached on our agenda is what we had last year, but I think we'll just discuss it as a board and figure out how to fit in the new members since we have 3 of them this year. So we'll wait and approve that at our next meeting. We need to designate a board member as the Minnesota State High School League representative. I nominate Mark Bartuszczyk to serve as our representative from the board.
I'll second the nomination.
Is anyone else interested in that? All right, all in favor of Mark being the board rep for MSHSL? Say aye.
Aye.
Congratulations, Mark.
I thought I was gonna get voted down right away. Heck of a way to start.
Welcome to the board. We have a resolution to designate clerk and treasurer duties.
At this time, I'll entertain a motion to consider the resolution designating clerk and treasurer duties to district office staff.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to consider the following resolution. Whereas the school district has decided to combine the duties of the clerk and treasurer in one person in the Office of Business Affairs, therefore be it resolved that the Director of Business Services of the school district is designated by the School Board of Independent School District 721 to perform the duties of clerk and treasurer of the district. How do you vote on this, Tammy?
Yes.
Jean?
Yes.
Kitten?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Item passes.
We need to authorize Tim Ditburn or Sandy Lynn or someone they instruct to make electronic and paper transactions from any institution for the district through January 2020.
I'll make a motion to designate those two individuals.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. And then we also need to authorize a superintendent or director of business services to execute contracts and purchase orders for goods and services contained within the board-approved budget.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. That ends the part of our reorg meeting, and now we'll go on to the normal portion of the meeting. The consent agenda is the first item.
I make a motion to accept the consent agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. We have a joint purchasing agreement with ISD 916.
Yes, this is just a very standard agreement with an intermediate district that allows us to take part in a purchasing, in a contract they have for office supplies. And we have to pass this and approve this by the board in order to participate in that lower pricing that they have negotiated.
Does anyone have questions about how this works?
By doing this, we actually save our district money because usually in a bigger group of purchase, you get a better price, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of a no-brainer as far as purchasing agreement. I'll make a motion to approve the joint purchasing agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. Do we need to accept a resolution to accept a donation from the Duck Cup Memorial?
At this time, I'll entertain a motion to consider the resolution to accept the donation from the Duck Cup Memorial.
I'll make a motion to accept the donation.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to consider the following resolution. Whereas the policy states that the school board may receive for the benefit of the school district bequests, donations, grants of gifts for any proper purpose, and the school board shall have the sole authority to determine whether any gift with a value of $1,000 or more, or any precondition, condition, or a limitation on use included in a proposed gift with a value of $1,000 or more furthers the interests of or benefits the school district, and whether it should be accepted or rejected. Whereas the school board may accept the gift valued at $1,000 or more only by adoption of a resolution by 2/3 of its members. Whereas the Duck Cup Memorial wishes to donate $1,500 for a Move Mindfully in service at Falcon Ridge Elementary. Now therefore it be resolved that the New Prague Area School Board of Education shall accept the donation under the prescribed conditions. How do you vote on this, Leo?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
Kitten?
Yes.
Jean?
Yes.
Tammy?
Yes.
Denny? Yes, item passes.
That ends our agenda for our special meeting and organizational meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0. Meeting is adjourned.